It's Slayer right here on your classic metal show from the God Hates Us All release with Discipline.
That was very savage and hateful, and I'm afraid for my life after hearing that.
It's very angry and hateful.
I fear now living because that song exists.
Right, of course.
Could we delete it? Could we get it deleted because it makes me scared?
It makes you fear.
I have fear now. I'm scared. Idiots.
All right. Well, since you're on the kick of documentaries of people killing each other.
Yes.
I saw this week, and it was just like, again, with the social media, drives people to do stuff. This happened here in my own state of Indiana.
Okay.
And this is just horrific. Talk about women killing people.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard about this or not, but a southern Indiana man and 5 teens from Alaska have been indicted on federal murder charges after officials say they planned and carried out and recorded the slaying of Cynthia Hoffman in early June.
Oh, I'm not supposed to laugh at that. Am I? That wasn't the punchline?
No, that's not a punchline.
Sorry about that.
According to the news release from the Alaska Department of Law, an Anchorage grand jury indicted 21-year-old Darren Schillmiller of New Salisbury, Indiana, on charges of murder.
Mm-hmm.
It was murder.
It was murder.
That's how I titled this, by the way. It was murder.
It's murder.
In the first degree, a conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree and 2 counts of murder in the second degree.
Mm-hmm.
Also charged are 18-year-old Denali Bream, a 16-year-old Kaiden McIntosh, 19-year-old Caleb Leland, and an unnamed juvenile male and juvenile female. All of Schillmiller's co-defendants are from Anchorage, from Anchorage, Alaska. McIntosh is being tried as an adult.
Okay.
In addition, Schillmiller and Bream were each indicted on a count of solicitation to commit murder in the first degree. Bream and McIntosh were further indicted for tampering with physical evidence. Bream faces 1 count of tampering charge, while McIntosh faces 4. Court documents say that Schillmiller offered to pay Bream $9 million or more to carry out the murder and send him videos and photos of the crime.
$9 million.
$9 million.
He had $9 million for.
Well, that's the whole thing. This is the internet, by the way.
Okay, now we're starting to get to somewhere good here. I have not heard this story, by the way.
All right, hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Hail and kill. Guilty, 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 and guilty.
Wow.
That was his ruling, Judge Aiken. He first met Bream online while posing as a millionaire from Kansas named Tyler.
Okay.
Police learned that Schillmiller had been catfishing Bremer for several months, court documents say. Weeks before Hoffman was killed, the pair began discussing a plan to rape and kill someone in Alaska.
Oh, jeez.
Bremer recruited her friends McIntosh, Leyland, and 2 juveniles to help with the planning and the execution of the murder.
Okay.
Bremer agreed to pay her recruits a significant sum of money for their cooperation.
All right.
Throughout the month of May, the teens worked on their murder plan.
Dude, how does this discussion go? Does the discussion go, he's offering us $9 million. If we can just get away with it, and you guys, we're all underage. We can get away with this. Even if we get caught, it's only going to be like 2 years.
I don't think they've even discussed that.
You don't think that's
No, I don't even think they discussed being a juvenile and not being charged as an adult and all that. I think that they actually just thought that they could knock this person off and collect that cash and be on their way.
Dude, we'll just shoot her and we'll get $9 million.
Exactly.
Wow, this is better than the lottery. All right.
But we say at the beginning of the show, the root of all evil is money.
Yeah, well, apparently so here. Jesus.
So throughout the month of May, the teens worked on their murder plan. After some discussion, the teens chose Hoffman, who was allegedly best friends with Bremer, as their victim.
Okay.
Court documents said Hoffman was taken to the Thunderbird Falls by Bremer and McIntosh in a truck borrowed by Leyland. They told the victim that they were all going to hike on the Eklunta River. Eklutna? I never even heard of that.
The Smith River.
Once they made it to the clearing, Hoffman's hands, feet, and mouth were bound with duct tape. McIntosh is accused of firing the shot that killed the 19-year-old. Her body was dumped in the river.
Wow.
Court documents said that Bremer sent the video and photos to Schillmiller during the crime.
During the crime?
Yeah.
Like
Well, she live streamed it. It's just like she did video and like.
Hey, dude, check it out.
Yeah, we're doing exactly what you said. Now fork over that $9 million.
Text. Bloop.
Hoffman's clothes, cell phone, and purse were destroyed by Bremer and McIntosh, court documents said. Bremer also texted Hoffman's family after the shooting and said that Hoffman had been dropped off at a park in Anchorage. While initially denying any knowledge of the plan, Bremer eventually told the police that she was solicited by Schillmiller to kill someone, court documents said. Collected evidence includes a Snapchat video in which Bremer appears to confess. Federal agents and members of the Indiana State Police made contact with Schillmiller on June 9th. He admitted to posing as Tyler and catfishing Bremer, who went by the name of Angel online.
Oh, good.
He told police that they spent 3 weeks planning the murder and that he chose Hoffman as the victim. Schillmiller said,
wait a minute. So this Hoffman was a random kill?
Yeah, it was just a random.
It wasn't like somebody that they hated or
no. She just chose her, said, I just want you to kill someone for me.
So he literally was just dicking around online and said, man, wouldn't it be, I'll give you $9 million if you kill somebody?
If you go kill somebody.
And didn't identify who?
Mm-mm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just said, okay, well, I guess that's her.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. It's your lucky day.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up. It's time to die. So anyway, he told police that they spent 3 weeks planning the murder and that he chose Hoffman as the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Schillmiller and Bremer communicated with him during the crime by way of Snapchat, and that she sent him photos and videos of Hoffman tied up and her body after she was killed.
Wow.
Court documents said that Schillmiller further admitted to discussing a second murder with Bremer and that he attempted to blackmail Bremer after the murder to force her to sexually assault people. If convicted, the defendants face up to 99 years behind bars for each of the murder charges, the conspiracy to commit murder, and the solicitation to commit murder. Bremer and McIntosh also face up to 5 years for each of the tampering of the physical evidence charges. Schillmiller has been arrested and is awaiting extradition to Alaska. Bremer, McIntosh, and Leyland are all in the custody of the Alaska Department of Corrections and were arraigned on Tuesday morning. The 2 juveniles were also in custody.
So, how did they get caught?
Well, that Bremer, she admitted to it.
Oh, she admitted to it and then sold everybody else down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
What a bitch. Well, that's quite a story. Oh my God. And it was all just some goof from some fucking asshole in your town.
Yeah, well, not my time.